Well, tonight is the night. Will Michigan and Michigan State move on, or will they head home?
Our all-access pass to March Madness continues with Jack Doles in Indianapolis tracking the Spartans.
But first, we're going to go down to Arlington, Texas, where Casey Jones is keeping an eye on the Wolverines, who tip off in just over an hour.
Well, there can be so many distractions for the Michigan Wolverines. The fact that it's such a long trip here to Arlington, Texas, the fact that they haven't been here to the Sweet 16 in 19 years, and the fact that they're playing in a place like Cowboy Stadium, the enormity, the size inside, the depth perception that can challenge the shooters in every possession, and the fact that they're an underdog in this one. But the Michigan Wolverines not approaching it from that angle. They're approaching this game like business as usual.
Well, I think we've done a good job of that all year. We've been to a couple places to where, the facilities are really nice and, the feeling is surreal. So it's definitely a fine line, but, we're pretty much used to it. We're just going to try to, keep that in the back of our mind that this is a business trip.
It's a fine line. That's where it comes down to having a great team like we do. And our team does a great job of just staying poised, staying persistent, and just trying to go out there and get the job done. So we're just going to focus on those aspects and just try to take it in stride.
They're a deep team, kind of like us. We just have to stick to our principles. We know what we have to do, but we just have to execute the game plan, and if we can do that, then we'll have success.
Michigan, of course, the 4 seed in this one, considered the underdog against the number 1 seeded Kansas Jayhawks. Fans continuing to file into Cowboy Stadium behind me. Tip off in just about an hour and a half. It's a 7:37 tip here in Arlington, Texas. Following the Michigan Wolverines in the Sweet 16, Casey Jones, 24-hour News 8.
All right, Case, now to Indy, where the Spartans have the late game at 9:45, but right now they're getting their fans pumped up with a pep rally. Jack Doles there right in the middle of it all with our all-access pass. Hey, Jack.
Well, they're waiting for Coach Izzo now to take the stage, and he should be here any second. Spartan fans have been just yelling to go green, go white. You can see it's a sea of green here. They're getting ready to do the fight song one more time. But in the meantime, we're going to be joined by Senator Debbie Stabenow, a famous MSU fan and alum.
I'm alum twice.
What does this do to your heart?
I love it. I love it. Tom Izzo is the best of the best coaches, and the team is in great shape. We're hoping no injuries tonight. I think they'll take Duke, and I think they'll go on.
What does this do for the spirits of a university?
Oh, it's wonderful. And there's a huge club here in Indianapolis. What we see are Spartans all over the country. People love Michigan State. It's a great representative of our state. What goes on here, both not only the wonderful teams that we have, but the great teaching and research and science and all of it. It's
certainly puts the university on the map. Thank you very much, Senator. Enjoy the game tonight. Coach Izzo will be up there any second, but right now, live from Indianapolis, for the Spartans, Jack Doles, 24-hour News 8.
Jack, he might be doing to the point at some point. After the Michigan game tonight, switch to 24-hour News 8 at 11 for post-game reaction. We'll have reaction to State's game tomorrow on Daybreak.